GITV would like to thank our sponsors: Condor Outdoor, Echo One USA, Contour HD, Aries by Z-Shot, and KWA.
Hi GITV, Bob the Axeman Hildebrand here again today to talk to you about the Madbull Surefire Quick Detach Barrel Extension System. Now it's really cool right off the bat is this is licensed by Surefire, so you're going to get all the neat trademarks that you normally expect out of a Surefire product. Now another thing is it's quick detach, and I've never used a quick detach barrel extension, so that's awesome. And both these are made out of aluminum, so your gun's not going to be very front heavy at all, which is also really nice if you're playing outdoor. Now one thing really special I want to mention about this is that this is a KWA SR7. This is about a CQB length gun. Now it already looks pretty darn sweet with that on there, but an extra feature which really makes this worth purchasing is you can have your CQB length gun, get an extra barrel in the hop-up, let's say for an M4 since it's a KWA gun, add it on there, and it goes right to the tip of the barrel extension. So you get a CQB length gun that looks awesome, that gives you the extra range performance of basically an M4 field gun. So awesome, awesome, super cool. So this is about $89.99. Check it out, but wait for the quick commercial break to be over because Tim and I are going to discuss the merits of this and basically argue over the coolness factor. Stay tuned.
Please use your airsoft guns responsibly. Do not shoot at any unsuspecting people or animals.
Don't ever look down the barrel of your airsoft gun. And keep your finger off the trigger unless you're ready to fire. Treat your airsoft guns like they're real firearms.
Alright, welcome back GITV. Bob and I are now going to be discussing the barrel extension, namely the Surefire, from a player's perspective. Now I play a lot of CQB, so barrel extensions don't really do a lot for me. Alright, I'm all about being fast, compact, you know, being small. That's what CQB is about. And if I had a barrel extension to extend the length of my gun, that's just not, I mean, think about it. Close quarters combat. It's nice and close. Why do you want to make your gun longer? So as far as barrel extensions go, this is a cool one. I like the Surefire barrel extension, but I just don't know. It's not usable for me in CQB, and the looks factor wouldn't be worth it for me to get one.
Well, I personally think Tim is full of it because I've used barrel extensions in CQB for a long time. Now, I think the one thing we can agree on is that when we use these, a lot of times we're banging into walls. You know, it really, you could break the barrel in the gun, but honestly, I just love playing with them for cool factor. You just look so much more awesome. And I actually didn't even start to buy barrel extensions until after I saw Clear and Present Danger. So, that said, I think it's totally worth it. I mean, you can go to an outdoor field, and let's say they have like a village or something, you have to go quick to CQB, just roll this guy off, go straight to close quarters. I think it's awesome. The only thing
Bob, that's the difference between you and me, though, is that you're willing to die and look awesome,
yeah.
And I'm not willing to sacrifice, I mean, because I already look awesome anyway. I don't need to look more awesome and sacrifice performance.
I don't know, it feels like half of airsoft for me is just looking cool and dying well, so I mean, why not have fun? And I think this is part of it.
Well, if you play to win, especially in a CQB environment, I don't know if a barrel extension is the way to go. But there is something unique about this barrel extension, and that we've already mentioned and showed you numerous times, is that you don't need to sit here and screw it on and off for about 35 minutes a day. So it's very, very easy to use the QD barrel extension, obviously quick detaching. And I like that feature only because it emulates the real Surefire barrel extensions a lot, which in the real steel world, the Surefire barrel extensions are top notch. And it's cool that we have this exact replica that Madbull has made for airsoft, but it just, there's no purpose. Like, as far from a straight up performance point of view, I don't see the point.
Well, if you add a longer inner barrel, doesn't it give you like extra range or precision? Like it makes this CQB gun.
Yes, indeed.
An
SR7 with an M4 length barrel, you will need a barrel extension to cover up your inner barrel. However, if you're going to have that, you can't take off the barrel extension, so that nullifies the QD point of view.
No, but you're forgetting, like these KWA guns, you just pull out the pins, open up the top, you take out the barrel so quick, it takes 2 minutes. You can do this in between games, take out the barrel, add a new inner barrel, slap this guy on, 2 minutes. You can go out there and play with an outdoor gun. That's pretty awesome. I mean, especially when you think of like, these are $90, maybe $85, that's a lot cheaper than having to buy a whole new field gun.
Indeed, especially if you calculate the cost of an inner barrel and of the hop-up unit. So to completely set up to have your gun work dual purposes, it is much cheaper than buying two guns.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Okay, so I think we are going to have to agree to disagree. Agree to disagree.
I agree, I'm correct.
Whatever.
Sweet.
GITV is brought to you in part by Sig Sauer by Cybergun, Operation Lion Claws, G&G Armament, KJW, and G4 Airsoft. How are we going to do this?
Very carefully. Okay. Start by shooting you in the crotch. I don't know, Tim, kind of tell me how you feel about quick detach barrel extension systems, non-sexually.
Quick detach barrel extensions are cool because they're quick and they detach.
This KWA SR17 and allows you to convert it into an M4 lane.
It's SR7.
Did I say SR17?
You said 17.
The SR7 to go to a medium length gun with an even cooler look. Oh, that looks awesome.
Hold up. Just so you know, these logos will always be on the side of the flashlight.
Yeah.
So to make that transition smoother, just set it on like that and then twist the thing.
Sweet.
That way you actually look like you know what you're talking about.
That's hard to do.
So now that there's two of us on camera, the dynamic changes a little bit. How are we going to rectify that?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, we can't both be saying the same thing. I don't want to stand here with my thumb up my ass while you're talking.
I'm used to that.